why I'm single is because the men that are in the bracket that I like often come with bad character. To be real with you, that's not something that at this point in my life I really want to deal with.
I'm just gonna say what it is. You're in a position where you don't have negotiating power like you think you do. The man that you want, there's way less of him than you.
I'm not okay with mistresses and side chicks, and my choice is that wasn't for me, and their choice is that lifestyle was.
The thing is this, we don't tell women that they're losers. If you're 30 years old as a female and you're not married or you don't have a serious counterpart, you're a fucking loser. Knowing that your guy is so rare, are you going to lower your standards?
Me?
Yeah.
I thought we already answered this question.
I never asked you if you were going to lower your standards.
Well, I thought we already answered it in the sense that I said that I'm not actively searching for a man if I believe it'll come to me in the right timing. And no, I will not lower my standards because why the fuck would I?
Okay.
That makes no sense.
So let me get this straight. So you don't want to lower your standards. Fair.
Yeah.
But you're also not looking.
No, I'm not looking because I said this earlier, but I believe that what's meant for me is gonna find me. It always has.
It'll come to her directly.
Always.
It'll come to her face.
No, come to her face. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Is that what you're thinking about right now?
Yeah, because we need some beauty cream on that.
I've always found it amazing when women say this, he's gonna come to me. I don't need to do it. You do realize that.
Oh wait, can I answer the second part? Yes, I have a cat.
Okay.
And I adopted him.
All right, but let me ask you though,
What's his name?
okay, in the
His
city of
name's Enzo.
Miami, just being honest here, you live in a major city, right? Where, yes, there's men that have money and stuff like that, but do you think that this man is rarer than you, or you're rarer than him?
Let me put it this way. I've lived in 4 major cities. I've dated a billionaire. I've dated 2 millionaires. I don't really worry about looking for a man because men always find me.
Where are they now?
They're gone.
We still know each other, but at the end of the day, I moved to Miami. I left London for LA. I left LA for Miami, and if I'm meant to end up with one of them, I will.
Did you marry any of those guys?
Why is marriage the only option?
Okay. Did any of them propose to you?
Yeah.
No.
Don't you think that's telling?
No, actually. Because that would
Okay,
mean
let
that
me-
I was looking as well. That would mean that I was prepared for a serious relationship. I was not prepared for a serious relationship. I mean, you can say what you
Okay,
want.
let me ask you this then. Let's go through. What would you define? What would make a man a loser in your eyes?
Ooh, I think
I'm
cheating.
sure you met a bunch of them. Okay.
Can you turn the ear?
I think cheating is one of them.
up.
Okay, cheating. Fair enough.
I think cheating is a top one for me. Honestly, I think
Did
it's
those
hard
guys
to judge
that you had
people.
before cheat on you?
Don't lie.
Yeah, one did.
Makes
The
sense.
millionaire or the billionaire?
Millionaire.
The billionaire didn't?
No, we just went our separate ways, but we're still friends. This is when I lived in Europe, so I wouldn't have stayed in Europe. The thing, I don't know. I don't even really want to get into those stories because it's really not it's other people's business too. But I just think that I think standards, when you ask me about standards, a lot of my standards have to do with character, and so I'm not going to marry or seriously date somebody who's going to cheat on me.
But hold on.
Which
that
a lot of wealthy men.
Hold on. Let's be real here. The character doesn't matter unless they meet the money requirement first.
No, I didn't say that.
Okay.
Because I'm sure you probably can attest this. I think there's probably several people in this room who can attest this. A lot of very rich men, because they're rich, can have whatever they want. They can get whatever they want, and they can have a lot of different women.
Yep.
And so if you're going to be involved with a man like that, you have to be okay with that life. I wasn't.
Okay.
I'm not okay with mistresses and side chicks and yachts.
But you still said your bare minimum is $250,000.
That a man with $250,000 is not going to be on a yacht.
Yeah, but he's still going to have other women.
100%.
That would be something I'd have to deal with at that time. I'm not looking for a man in a certain
Hold on.
It always keeps coming back to money, which
You've been here for a month, right?
No, because money is your main. Because here's the thing, right? Look.
I said character was my first thing.
But the character doesn't matter if they don't make enough money.
Yeah.
See, here's the thing with women, right? you guys want to try to make your standards like a virtue almost. Like you guys will sit there and say character matters. But the reality is character doesn't matter if he's not good looking enough, tall enough, and make enough money. So who cares about character if he doesn't even meet the basic requirements that are required? Like you guys will look at like the things that sound good. He needs to have character. There's plenty of homeless niggas that got character, but you guys aren't fucking with none of them. So I hate when women say this shit. That's like me saying, I want a girl that has pink nails, but she's ugly. She's ugly, I'm not gonna date her. I admit, she's gotta be attractive first. I don't give a fuck about her pink nails. We'll figure that out after. So for you, character's not as important as you say because there's plenty of guys that have good character. They're just not attractive to you.
I look for looks.
Because they need to meet requirements. And then you, I'm in shape, blah, blah, blah. I already know you're gonna have high standards. You want $250,000, that's your bare minimum, which means only a fraction of men even qualify.
You're absolutely right, but back to the point of why I'm single is because the men that are in the bracket that I like often come with bad character because they have so many options. They can do all these things.
They get
honestly,
whatever they want.
Yeah, and honestly, to be real with you, that's not something that at this point in my life I really want to fucking deal with. I don't want drama in my life when it comes to that. So for me right now, the way I feel is I would just rather
Be single?
be single. And it's not about just being single. It's about if I focus on what's in front of me, then if the man for me comes in and he's got those qualities and he happens to have great character, perfect. But especially in Miami, it's hard to find that.
But here's the problem, though. Who are you to tell a guy that worked his ass off to earn that kind of money and acquire that sum of status, he doesn't have character because he wants to have multiple women?
I'm not anybody to tell anybody anything. But if you're asking me about...
You're literally saying that's not character.
Hold on. If you're asking me about my standards, why I'm single, and what I'll accept, that's my answer. I'm not telling anybody anything. Everyone gets a choice. There's a reason I'm not married to any of the guys I've dated before, because my choice is that wasn't for me, and their choice is that lifestyle was. And that's fine. I can be friends with those guys, and I can continue to have love for them.
All right, let me be blunt about
wasn't
this, because women have a bunch of word salad, and I'm just going to be extremely blunt with you.
I think I was too.
No, you're not. You give word salad and a bunch of stuff. I'm just going to say what it is. Now I see why you voted for Kamala.
Beef.
You're in a position where you don't have negotiating power like you think you do. The man that you want, there's way less of him than you. And then the fact that you're in Miami makes it even worse. Because there's girls that are younger than you, aren't going to talk back, and don't have as high standards.
That's fine.
So
my ultimate goal in life is not to be with a man.
Okay, and again, that's fine. That's cool. Your ultimate goal is to not be with a man.
I'd rather be happy with myself and my life.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now let me tell you the cold hard reality.
It's about peace.
Let me tell you the cold hard reality though about this, because we have metrics of losers for men, but we don't have metrics of losers for women. I'll tell you what a loser man is: a guy that doesn't have any money, a guy that doesn't have any status, doesn't have respect from his friends, doesn't have a network of guys, a guy that lives with his mom, whatever, can't attract women, all this shit, right? There's a bunch of ways to determine a man's a loser. You want to know how I know a woman's a loser? You can't attract a man and get him to fucking get down on one knee and marry you. That's when a woman's a loser. Now, we don't like to tell women this because every woman's a winner. Every woman's special. Every woman deserves the world.
If you want to tell me that I'm a loser, that's okay with me.
He didn't call you one.
Stop. If the shoe fits, then wear it, I guess.
No, I'm happy with my life. But what I'm saying is, okay, cool. So the point I'm trying to make is, no one looks at a woman and says, wow, she had a great career. No one cares about a woman's career. No one cares about your education. No one cares about your background. What they care about is, did you create a legacy with a family? Men are measured on what they create. Women are measured on who they create. Very different. So if you want to go ahead and go take the man's path and have a career and have a title, whatever, you're a fucking loser. Just like me as a man, if I decide I want to be a stay-at-home dad, I'm a fucking loser because I didn't fulfill my duty. My duty is to create a legacy, a last name that a woman is proud to take and children are proud to emulate. A woman, your job is to have a family, have children, raise them well, and be contributing members of society. So that when you're an old ass woman and you look around, you got 50 people that came out because of you. No one cares about a woman's character or career or any of this shit. Like, that's not what defines you. It doesn't.
Like
this is hold on. So, like, the thing is this: we don't tell women that they're losers. If you're 30 years old as a female and you're not married or you don't have a serious counterpart, you're a fucking loser. Sorry. Just like a guy, 30 years old, you don't have a career, you don't have your shit together, you're a fucking loser. We just don't like to tell women that they're losers. And I'm telling you, you got 3 years to go. Now, if you want to have the status of like, I need $250,000 and he needs to do this and he needs to do that, you're not in a position to dictate these terms anymore.
Can I say
I'm sorry.
something?
You don't have leverage. And it's even worse because you live in Miami where you have even less leverage. There's a girl that's younger than you, talks less, isn't as annoying, and will follow his lead, and that girl's going to be the one to get this guy that makes $250,000 a year that you want. And no one tells women this shit. No one tells you guys this because they want to fuck you all the time.
I honestly, whatever you say to me is completely valid to you, and that's your opinion. I really don't.
I just showed you a calculator that shows you that your guy is less than 1% of the population.
I say this with so much love.
The millionaire men that you met with, none of them got down on their knees to propose to you.
Listen, I'm saying this.
This should be alarming.
I say this with so much love and respect for your opinion, but I really don't give a fuck because I'm happy in my life with myself, and because I'm happy with myself in my life, I would never need to call someone else.
But here's
a
the thing.
loser
Here's the thing. If I live with my mom,
create a metric.
Hold on. Here's the thing. If I live with my mom and I play video games every day and I was a virgin, you called me a loser, it would be factual. I am a loser. You're right. I am.
That's not my prerogative, though. I don't need to call somebody else a loser because I'm happy with myself.
Okay, cope.
Yeah, cope.
No, I'm not coping.
Yeah, it's cope, dude. Yeah. It's cope. Like, there's no such thing as a happy single woman. You guys say that to make yourselves feel better.
I didn't realize you were a single woman.
Every girl wants to have a man that they want to be with, that's attractive, that's a leader, that's dominant, etc. Like, that's what every girl wants. Some girls lie, I like being single. No, you don't, dude. No, you don't.
I mean, she's...
Like, that's a lie.
So where do we couple those men that are, like, looking for the sugar mamas? Though
just none.
The younger ones. I'm telling you, 27 and under,
yeah, that's fine. Like, these are guys that women don't even want, dude.
Well,
I'm talking about the desirable men that she's going for, that a lot of girls on this panel are going for. I'm telling you.
I mean, these are good-looking guys, but they want to be babied.
Bro,
but you don't want them, though.
You don't
want the whole
them.
point.
That's what he's saying.
Once I figure that out, absolutely not.
Is that
so? It's why you bring it up.
But I'm with them originally. Like I don't know this.
Let me be blunt. You're promiscuous, so it doesn't matter to you, right? Like for girl, like dude, like I don't want to be an asshole, but like you're promiscuous, so your standards of a man are going to be far different than other women on this panel.
Okay.
Most women don't really care about looks to that degree where they're willing to pay a man's check just because he's handsome. A lot of girls, that's a deal breaker automatically. Okay, for you, looks tend to matter. For some girls, looks matter to a degree. Oh, you're hot, but you're a bum? Oh, I don't know if I can do this. A lot of girls are going to leave right off that, right? Would you guys agree that if a guy is a bum, like he could be handsome, but you're like, I don't know if I'm going to do this?
Most definitely. I agree.
Okay.
No bums.
So, yeah. I get what you're saying. Like, these guys want sugar mamas, but that's not the norm for a lot of girls. So, yeah, going back to what I was saying, look, girls don't want to hear it, but if you're 30 years old and you don't have like a serious guy, like, dude, as a lady, you're a loser because you guys live life on easy mode.
All right, shout out to Sneeko.
Sneeko's in the chat, gifting subs on Rumble.
Oh, shout out to
20 subs.
And look, you here's the thing, right? I don't want to be an asshole or whatever, but I'm just gonna be honest. The reason why you think this way is because you still get attention from men.
Yes,
you've dated millionaires, you've dated a billionaire, so you have this higher perceived sense of self-worth, right? Where you think I can still pull this kind of guy. I have time. What's going to happen is you're going to age, you're going to hit 30, and you're going to realize, too late by the way, that you won't be able to compete. You won't be able to get access to the same men that you used to have. If you do get access to them, they're only going to want sex. They're not going to want to take you seriously. And the problem with women is you guys don't learn. I have this saying. Women don't wake up and learn until they buy their own drinks at the bar. That's when you guys wake up, when you realize you don't have the same command over men. You don't have to take my advice. It's fine. But I know higher earning guys. I know for a fact those guys didn't get down on one knee and propose to you because you're probably annoying. Or you probably had some bad habits that they didn't like. Or maybe you didn't want to submit as you claimed that you would. But men that are successful, if they're with a girl that they like, they'd get down on one knee. The fact that none of them proposed to you is very fucking telling.
Red flag.
Very telling.
Okay, there's some more chats here.
Now, it's up to you what you want to do. If you want to take these next 3 years and like figure it out and like become a good girlfriend that a guy might want to commit to, cool. But I'll tell you this, once you hit 30, cooked.
Yep.
Absolutely cooked. And you're in Miami, even more cooked.
Finish.
Yeah. Accelerated, honestly.
Like, bro, like the dudes that got money out here, like, why are they going to commit to a 30-year-old chick that's going to talk back to them when they can get a girl that's going to be like younger and not be a pain?
And they're going to cheat too.
And they're going to cheat.
Yeah, for sure.
You want to make $250,000 that's going to be faithful to you?
Yeah.
No, come on, man.
Come on, man.
Delusional.
Impossible.
Delusional.
Strip clubs.
Bro, niggas that make $100,000 a year are going to be fucking bitches. You over here, $250,000 a year, but loyal to me. He's in the top. He's less than 1%. You're a regular girl in Miami on a Wednesday. Cooked, bro. Cooked. And no one's ever told you this. I can tell from the look on your face you want to strangle me right now. But it's the truth.
I don't want to strangle you. I don't
care.
really care.
All right, fine. Maybe some other girl can learn from this shit. Because this is ridiculous. Like, girls that think they have way more pull than they really do, bro.
I appreciate that you're giving me all this advice, but honestly, like,
You don't care. It's
Yeah,
fine.
she don't care.
Yeah,
no,
the
it's not
chats.
that I don't care. I just
I mean,
think
said that 3
that
times already, so it's fine.
She don't give a damn.
All
okay.
right.
You know what? I should put you with my girlfriend, teach you how to pull a multimillionaire.
I
And the
really-
first thing she'll tell you is to shut up. You talk too much. That's the first thing she'll tell you. That's the first thing she'll tell you is you talk too much and you're too argumentative. Be quiet. That's what she'll tell you. I should literally put you in touch with, since you want to say, oh, do you have a girlfriend? My girlfriend could teach you how to get a guy.
I would not want to date you though.
A guy, not him. Not him. Mom's millionaire. You get some
Look,
other
you
millionaire.
do realize
Why
that
would you think
guys
about
that
him?
make the kind of money I do, we all think the same? Let me, no, hold on. I want all the girls here. Guys that make $1 million or more a year all think the way I do.
Absolutely.
They all think this way.
Absolutely.
The only difference between me and a regular guy is I have the balls to tell you, shut up, you're stupid. Most guys think the same shit I do. It just depends on where they stand socioeconomically. The more money they make, the more they can tell you fuck off.
Mm-hmm.
And you know this too, deep down. I guarantee you're a billionaire probably told you to shut up a few times
Yeah.
as a millionaire.
Fly out,
That's
yeah.
why I didn't work out.
And she left.
Yeah, she
And
left.
she left. I can't deal with
Ain't
this.
nothing you can do about it.
This nigga disrespectful.
He left.
Oh no, they don't have
How
character.
dare
Remember
you.
that? They don't have character
Or respect.
or respect.
How
Come on,
dare
man.
you?
And she knows that.
All the same story,
Hey
bro.
man, I'll put you in touch with Angie. No problem.
There you go.